So we're here at Google headquarters in central London with Scott and Jay from Rival Sons, and I have in my hand a copy of the new album. This is really a fantastic album. It's got so much power to it. Choice of Nashville then as the location for the recording of this record.
For the last two records, we've gone to Nashville because our producer that we like to work with, who's done all of our records, Dave Cobb, he moved out to Nashville and he took all of his toys with him. So that's where we go to make records now.
And one of the things that I know about Nashville is that the music business infrastructure still exists there, doesn't it, in the way that possibly it doesn't exist in other cities?
Sure, I think a little bit of that. I like the whole, there's just obviously the huge history that we're connected to, the huge history of music that comes from that area. Even this time while I was there making this record, I took a trip to Memphis, which is just right outside anyway, so I kind of connect Memphis and Nashville. They're right there, you know. Went to Graceland and saw Sun Records, and Stax is there, and I think we're really connected to all of that, and it's just a beautiful part of the country.
Whenever we go there to make records, we're in such lockdown mode that there's very little going out and even seeing the city, you know, but in 6 weeks, but just a couple of times during Super Bowl Sunday, Scott got to go down, you know, during that weekend. So then I stayed in Nashville for those 2 days. Ike Owens came in and we took care of keys, you know, all of the keys at that time, and he killed it.
Yeah.
You know, he's a very well-established player from the Mars Volta to now he plays with Jack White, and he's from Long Beach and Long Beach Dub All-Stars.
Sure, yeah, and I think this is a testament to what you're saying about Nashville. It's like we go there and our buddy is there already. It's like
yeah,
right.
The music land. So here's our buddy that's from where we live. He's out there working too. And we recruited another fellow named Mike Webb, who plays with the Black Crowes, to do a little piano and Hammond and stuff. And he was around the corner, literally. And
well, this is what I love about Nashville, the sense of community you get there, because nobody's more than about 20 minutes away, are they?
Yeah.
You can suddenly phone somebody and they're in the studio with you.
And the Southern Comfort thing, it really exists there.
Very
it seems
friendly.
very mythological, like you would think, there's no way that still exists. That's some old West myth, you know. And you show up there, and from the person who checks you out at the grocery store to the person who sits you down at the restaurant to the fella at the studio or whatever, they're all super wonderful and nice.
It's okay to strike up a conversation with the person that's checking your groceries.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's exactly right.
And they're
And that's
delightful.
cool.
They're like amazing people. It's cool. Hey. Hello. Oh, hi. Welcome. I've been waiting for you, man. So here you go. This little tiny area is where I'm standing here. NASA Control Center.
So then the sound of this album, because, you know, I've already used the word, but the power of the sound of this album, it's a big, big sound, isn't it? So in a sense, it's Rival Sons plus, almost, isn't it? So what were your thoughts, you know, when you were thinking, right, what sound do we want? How are we going to put these songs into a music casing?
I think, you know, like, I think there's a number of factors there.
Well, sure, it's been a progression.
Yeah, if you're going to talk about power, Michael Miley, his playing on this record to me is his best. Watching him play every day was a delight, because it seemed that his attack was ultra musical this time. Just something a little bit different, and I think that switching things up and bringing Dave Bestie in can definitely contribute, you know, to that. That's definitely a factor, but, you know,
From my standpoint, I knew guitar-wise what I've been molding each record. I've kind of gone into the studio with an idea of a few tones and a few angles and how I wanted things to push and kind of how I wanted the sonic landscape to be.
We used a different engineer this time as well, John Nettie, who was great.
Fantastic.
He was just great. The tones we were working with in the studio, just like Scott said, just pushing everything a little bit harder, even when it came to mixing.
So song selection for the album then, did you all come into this record with a, you know, how did the songwriting process take place?
Well, we talked to you last time we were on the show and we spoke. it's the same way, actually. We have ideas, but the band doesn't share ideas. If I have ideas, I don't share them. This riff I was telling you about for Play the Fool, never shared it. I know Jay writes constantly, you know, on the road and when we're at home. I don't hear anything at all. So we don't share anything till we get together, because what we're trying to do is capture immediacy. We're trying to capture the spark, the moment creation happens and we get inspired. I like the moment he plays me something, how I'm feeling and what I want to contribute, it happens right there. And if I play something good, he'll react, and how all the four of us are doing, we want to capture that.
So then for tour date information, basically we just Google Rival Sons tour
Yeah,
dates,
that's it.
because you've already,
Yeah.
there's dates in the book in America already, aren't there?
Yeah, and over here in Europe as well. So
Yeah.
in about early June, we began. And we're in Scandinavia, and we're over here in the UK, and all over the place in Europe and back in America and in Canada. So it'll start in June and probably just won't end ever.
Doing a session from the radio show while you're here.
Of course.
Yeah, that's right.
Looking forward to that.
And the songs that you're about to do now, in performance here, just tell us about the two songs.
We're going to do one song that is the current single rolling in Europe and the States. It's called Open My Eyes, and we've actually just kind of come up with a improvised kind of version, because I'm playing it in an alternate tuning, and we're just going to kind of make it up as we go.
It's really interesting. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to get. You know, it's really going to be very off the cuff there. And then we're going to do another song. It's called Where I've Been. And it's a song that's later, you know, in the track listing on the record. It's, you know, it's a slower, like soulful ballad.
It's like a country waltz.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a waltz. It's about, you know, allowing yourself to be loved despite your nefarious past, I guess, you know.
So, it's the Rival Sons here, playing for Google. And we'll see you back in the UK really soon.
Great
Thank
to
you
see
so
Bob.
much, Bob.
Thank you.
Yeah, it
Thank
was
you very
good.
much.